Hello, everyone, and today we are going to talk about the sense of. I'll give you a clue. You use it all the time, like your other senses, but this one lets you know if something is being cooked or baked. Your sense of smell, right? You can be, this happened to me when I was a child. I would be in bed, and on Sunday morning, I would wake up to the smell of pancakes. And I instantly knew my mom was in the kitchen making something. Okay, so again, it's just a short little story, okay? And it's the five senses and about smell. All right. Smell the flowers. How many of you have smelled the flowers? They usually smell really good, especially magnolias. And the cake fresh from the oven. Like I said, I always know when something's being baked or cooked because my nose smells it so quickly. Smell the cows in the barn. Not really sure I'd want to have that smell. Smell mommy's perfume. And look at the little boy, he's putting it in his hair. Not sure that's going to be good for his hair. The salty breezes when you're way out to sea. I know that when I'm at the beach, I can smell the ocean and all that sea salt. And the lavender in the meadow. Miss Molly likes the smell of the lavender and vanilla. It helps me relax. Smell the wood burning in a campfire. Oh man. Even though I like sitting around bonfires, I don't like going home because then my sweaters, they smell like smoke. And it's a yucky smell. Smell the fish that were just caught. Again, I think that's a stinky smell, one that most of us do not enjoy. The bread that was just baked, they're walking past the bakery and they smell the bread. Have you ever been to Publix and been around when they take the bread out of the oven? It smells really good. And the damp earth after rain. And we know all about that because it rains here all the time. How good is it to smell hot soup? Love soup on a chilly day. Probably not right now, though. It's too warm out right now. Everything that you smell with your nose. All right, so your activity today is a fun activity. It's going to be a guessing game, okay? So your job is to predict. And remember, predict means you're not sure, but you think you know what it is, okay? And is it okay if our predictions are wrong? It is, okay? So you're going to predict what smell you think your mom or dad or grandma has under a hidden cup, okay? And then after you say your prediction, then you can pick up your cup and see if you were right. All right, and I can't wait to see what you guys predicted and smelled. I'll see you guys soon.